This is Noah and we're going to demonstrate how this ultimate deer stand works. First, we're going to demonstrate how you unload the four-wheeler off of the deer stand. First thing we're going to do is unstrap the four-wheeler where it's strapped onto the deer stand. We're going to unstrap the four-wheeler. It is unstrapped. Then we're going to go around and unload the four-wheeler. All right, next we're going to put the ramps on here and unload the four-wheeler. Noah, hit me with the ramps. Attach on this four-wheeler like so. All right, Noah, get up and unload the four-wheeler. That's one of the toughest things for me to do is get on that four-wheeler. He can do it much easier than I can. Four-wheeler off for me than it is for me to climb up on this thing and get it off. I reach up there and roll it off myself rather than climb up on it. Okay, now we're going to load the ramps back up. We're going to hook the four-wheeler to the deer stand. We're ready to go to where we're going to deer hunt at. All right. Okay, we're going to hook this four-wheeler up to this deer stand and go to our hunting spot. Noah, go ahead and back up there and let's hook up. A little bit more, Noah. A little bit more. Come on back. That's good. That's good. Okay, hop off. Come around here and hit and hook this up.
Let's go hunting, Papa.
All right, let's go. Demonstrate how you set up this deer stand. Okay, while I'm at this point right here, there's a couple of things you got to do. This is the traveling position. The back door is open, so it does not catch any wind going down the road. If you're going somewhere and not taking your four-wheeler, you still need to open the back door so it doesn't catch any wind. The front doors are open, the back door is open, it doesn't catch any wind. In order to crank this deer stand up, the back door has to be closed. If you try to crank it up without that, it will catch and it'll do it. You have to close the back door. So right now I'm going to close the back door. Do not forget to close the door. The door has to be closed in order to raise up the deer stand. Pull it right here, hook the cable. The cable's hooked up, you're ready to go, but you've got to close the door. You've got a pin right here that this door goes in. Door is closed, we're ready to crank up. The ultimate deer stand. It is one of the reasons we call it the ultimate deer stand. From here to here is completely weatherproof. You can put your chairs in there, put your food in there, have it in there all the time. Leave your gun up there if you want to. Have it, it's completely sealed off. It's weatherproof going down the highway. It's weatherproof if you leave it out in the yard for 3 months. It's weatherproof. No rain or anything can get inside this. Here's a sturdy ladder that's on a slant. It's welded off. This ladder is not going to give. If you mess up, you can fall off of it, but this ladder is going to be here. It's not going to give anything. Okay, now we're going to crank up this deer stand so you can see how it works. Crank it up, North. From the top, it cranks up. The floor is stationary. The ladder goes to stationary too, you know. Okay, stop cranking, North. This pulley you can stop anytime you want to. Do not get under here. Don't get under here. You be right here doing, raising up the deer stand. But raise up the deer stand to the proper elevation. When you get it up, you've got 4 pins hanging here. You put a pin in all 4 legs. Put 4 pins in here. Do not get under this. Do not depend on that crank over there. Totally. You put your 4 pins in here. Oops, need to crank it up just a little bit more to get that back pin in there. One more knot. Okay. Now, it is completely secure. You've got a pin under each leg. I always back off a little bit, just a tad, to let it sit on all 4 legs. Go on up, Norton, check it out. Be careful climbing that ladder. I allow him to climb this ladder. He's 10 years old, and he's pretty, you can rely on him pretty good. Let the windows down, Noah. Unless it's real cold weather, you can leave the windows open. You can see out his butter, you can shoot with your gun out there. All you deer hunters know what that means right there. You know. Again, I'm going to emphasize a good ladder. You know, put the tongue down right here in case you fall off. That don't stick into you. The ladder's not going nowhere. The ladder's good, sturdy, whatever. I can't climb a straight up down ladder no more. I have to have me a slant ladder. When you get up to this point, you got to get you a hold pretty good and climb in here. This is probably as safe a ladder as you're ever going to find on a deer stand anywhere. Everybody knows somebody's fell out of a deer stand and hurt themselves. If you fall off this deer stand, you've done it yourself. The ladder is here. It's not going to move. I'm going to get up in the deer stand. Look out this hole. We have a couple of chairs up here. We usually take a sleeping bag. We put a heater in here in the wintertime. I'm going to let this window down. It's got magnets on it. Without the tree or whatever, you can have this window down like this. Back up kind of in the middle of the seat. That's basically the ultimate deer stand. That's the reason we call it the ultimate. You're completely dry. You got windows you can let down and have a heater in here to stay warm. We're going to demonstrate how you let this ultimate deer stand down. There's basically not much to it. Crank it up a little bit. You've got it sitting on all 4 legs. Crank it up just a tad where you can take your pins out. 4 pins. Take your 4 pins out. One on each leg. 2. 3 and 4. All right, now you're ready to let it down. Let it down, Noah. Okay, you take it all the way down. You reverse